Hey, Backwoods Model here. Welcome to my workshop. Okay, there's the mini version. Back out here without tripping on something. Show you the full version. What do you think? Hey y'all, Backwoods Modeler here. Welcome back to my workshop. Today we're going to work on a scale that I normally do not work on. Mostly a mistake due to me. My daughter bought a Jeep similar to what you're seeing here. And I tell all my kids, if you buy a vehicle that they make, I'll modify one and make it look like yours. Well, my daughter finally bought one that I can do. All my other kids don't have anything that I can build. So, we are going to build this Jeep. The only problem is it's a 1/43 scale. My idiot self wasn't paying attention when I ordered it. But it looks a little bigger, so it ought to be a little cooler. So this is the base model that comes from Greenlight. This is their 1/43 scale. I believe it's a 2014. My daughter's is a 2015. It came with this rack on the top. Hers obviously doesn't have that, so that's the first thing going. The roof comes off, which is cool because we need to paint the roof black. I will insert a picture of her Jeep here in a minute, or maybe I will do it before I show this. But somewhere in this video, you will see a picture of her Jeep that we're trying to match. Hers has already been modified by someone else. She bought it used at a dealership. So they modified the fenders. They took off the factory fenders and they put on these black plastic, or no, I'm sorry, this is plastic. They put on black metal fenders that are flat. And then they jacked it up, put a lift kit underneath of it. They changed the front bumpers and the rear bumpers, and they put running boards and stuff. So this one has a little bit of a running board. I don't have anything that'll fit this because I screwed up and ordered the wrong size. So I don't have any way to modify this other than we are going to put some different wheels and tires on it because hers are different. So we're going to change that. Unfortunately for now, I do not have one for the back. So we're just going to have to let that ride for right now. Let that ride for right now until I get another one. So, the wheels and tires that I came off of a Just Trucks Hummer that I picked up for about $3 or $4. This Jeep, I think I paid $13, $14 for, maybe. I can't remember. So, I've already been messing with this a little bit, and these wheels and tires are already basically loose and off. I just put them back on to show the video. I wasn't even going to do a video on this, but I decided what the heck I would. So these are the wheels and tires that I got for it. These are similar to hers, except for hers are painted a kind of a dark blue, almost a purplish color. So I need to paint these rims. But I got the tires are very close to a match. And what we have to do to make it look like hers is we need to jack this baby up. So that'll look a little bit more like hers when we get done with it. So that's what we got to do. We're going to have to do a little flattening here to knock down this pumpkin, this hump on this pumpkin here. See if I can get the focus in. See a little hump there. Got to knock that down, make that flat across there so that our axles sit on there nice and flat. So, that's not a big deal. We've got to do the same thing to the back. Got to file down the hump here so that fits good. And then I have some brass tubing that I use for my other trucks that I build. So I will use a piece of that, and matter of fact, I got a piece right here. It's the tubing that I use, and then I'll paint all that. You won't see any of that. So I got to do that. And then we got to paint the roof. And then there's a little splotch here. I got to paint black. There's a couple things I got to paint black here and there. But then we're going to remove these fenders and see what we can do about making them look more like her Jeep. So let's get started. I don't know if I can pop these fenders off. I'm hoping that I can, but I'm not really sure because they do look like they're glued on there. The thing is, we do not want to scratch the Jeep, so I don't know how well I can take those off. Now again, I've never worked on a vehicle this scale, so I'm not exactly sure how this works. Oh, I guess this is just one piece. Okay. It wiggles loose from the bottom, but it doesn't want to come loose from the top. I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to take this Jeep apart so I can figure the rest of this other stuff out. So let me get my drill and we'll pop this baby apart. Okay. Rivets are a little bit bigger, but not much. It's a cheaper base, I can tell you that. I think they'd have made it a little bit bigger, but they didn't. Okay, see if that's enough. Should be enough. Maybe not this back one. There we go. The back one's loose. Can we get the front one loose? No, it's going to take a little bit more drilling. Man. Yeah, I know. You didn't see none of that, did you? Holy cow. That sucker's on there. We're going to have to get some persuasion out here. There she went. All right. So, okay, the whole front fenders come off. So I can basically build my own fenders for this thing. Check that out. Thank you, green light. That's a bonus I wasn't expecting. So I guess now we're going to build our own bumpers. That's going to be kind of cool. All right, so now I guess the next step is trying to snap this somewhat back together so we can start figuring out what we're going to do now. Where do those go? Oh, that went into the bumper. Yeah, see. You got a bumper that goes on back here that these pins go into, and then it sits up onto here, like so. There. Now we're back together. These are the wheels and tires. Like I said, we're going to make something for these fenders, so I don't even know if we'll even fool with messing with these. I probably could cut the sides off of it all the way around to make them flat, and then just do a little trimming up here to make it kind of match the front of hers, which probably would be the easiest way to go about it. So let's see how easy that's going to work. I'm going to cut you off of here while I do this because this could take a while. My plan is I'm going to take my side cuts, and you see that ledge there. I'm going to cut this ledge off all the way around. That'll make it flat, and then I just take my hobby knife and smooth it out, and with any luck it'll look good. So I'll be back with that. Hold tight. All right. It took me better part of half an hour, 45 minutes to get these cut down to make them look flat. I've already filed them. I've already sanded them down. So now we're going to give them a nice coat of some flat black paint. That's the back bumpers. These are the front bumpers. I got these cut down pretty good. And I'm going to show you the picture of the Jeep that I'm trying to match afterwards, and you can tell me whether or not I nailed it or not. I'm not going to show you right away. So I got to paint these, then I got to paint these big ugly rims, and then I got to paint the roof, and then I'll be back. All right, so I've got her done. Got everything painted and put back together. Roof comes off. I don't want to touch too much of the bottom because It's still wet where I painted the axles. But we jacked her up. I still got to get a picture in here of this video to show you guys what we built. Put the roof on, it looks more realistic. The only thing I did not match was the back tire. Once I find another truck that has the same wheels and tires that is on here, I will change that out for her. But this is what we got, guys and gals. This is my daughter's Jeep that I built. I am going to post a picture of it in here somewhere, and my dumb self just touched the axle. See, you shouldn't do that. So now I'm going to touch that up. So anyway, that's what we got, guys and girls. Hope you liked this one. If you did, think about liking, subscribing. It helps out my channel. Check out my Instagram. Check out my eBay. All that information is in the video description below. Y'all have a good day, and don't forget to come back now. Bye.